So MMA for self-defense revisited. Just a quick update because I've had these conversations again recently. In terms of the physical application, if you don't have a lot of time, you don't have a lot of money, getting into an MMA club is good, and I would suggest that it's going to go over everything at all ranges. What I would say is the downside, or where it's weakest at, is MMA doesn't go over numbers if you're attacked by more than one person, doesn't go over the psychology of it, because remember that MMA is first and foremost a sport. There's a difference between sport and self-defense. Sport is match fighting, which I've mentioned in other videos. Basically, as the great Ian Abernethy said, match fighting is consensual. Self-defense is non-consensual. It doesn't go over clothing, being aware of your clothing. Is the clothing you're wearing right now, does that allow you to do all of your favourite techniques that you do in the dojo or in the ring when you've got baggy clothing? Your footwear, which I suppose could come under clothing, but your footwear, the terrain you're on, is that also conducive to the techniques you want to work? Because in the dojo, obviously, you're barefoot on a flat mat. In the ring, you're in shoes designed specifically for that on a flat mat. You're not going to get that outside. What if it's been raining? Can you get the purchase with your footwear to do stuff on a slick surface if it's been raining? MMA doesn't go over weapons, obviously. All this other stuff, MMA doesn't go over the legal ramifications of what you're doing. So MMA as a physical implication, fine. You just have to put it through a filter of the other outside um, influences, so to speak. So, in terms of the mentality of getting stuck in and being physical, MMA is good for. In terms of the actual physical tools to implement, MMA is good. It's the other bits, such as the psychology, the law, the numbers. Once you put it through that filter, though, even a mediocre MMA fighter with some training, if they can remember those filters, you're going to have your hands full with them. So, I'm all for MMA. I'm all for MMA as a system for self-defense, but much like any other single system, MMA is lacking, and where it's lacking, we have to acknowledge that it lacks. We have to acknowledge that it's lacking in that system for self-defense and lean into it. So if you are doing MMA, get together with a couple of friends, go over, well, how would this work if there was numbers? What would I implement here if there was numbers? If there are numbers, you need to be using your hands and drop people and get the fuck out of there. Go over, well, my favourite MMA technique is this, but can I do that if I'm wearing jeans? Can I do that if I'm in a t-shirt? Can I do that if I'm in my best going out clubber on a weekend? So those are just things to keep in mind. If you agree with this, leave a comment, like and share. If you disagree, leave a comment and let me know why you disagree with it.